When the customer comes in and requests a clutch adjustment, what you're going to do is check the clutch free pedal and the clutch brake adjustment in the cab. The clutch free pedal is how much free movement the clutch pedal has in the cab. The clutch free play is the movement that the clutch fork has down on the release bearing, and we'll show that when we go underneath the truck. Right now, this free movement can be measured, the distance that the arm moves, and recommended free pedal travel is 1.5 inches. The range is usually 1 inch to 2 inches, and that is quite often customer preference. Some customers like more free pedal, some customers like less. That is the free pedal adjustment, and right now we have about 1.5 inches, so this clutch is adjusted properly in the cab. The other adjustment that we need to check is the clutch brake adjustment, and what that is, as we step on the clutch, it's going to come to a stop, and when we go underneath, and we'll see how the release bearing comes back toward the front of the transmission and squeezes the clutch brake to stop the input shaft. That is what this adjustment is doing. We don't want the pedal to go right into the floorboard. We want it to stop nice and firm. In this model, the Western Star, this stopper is adjustable. So when we set our clutch brake to good squeeze, we can adjust that stopper out so that we have 1 inch before the floor. In other models, manufacturers, trucks do not have that stopper. The pedal or the linkage will go right into the floorboard, and you still want the required 1 inch of distance between the clutch arm or the clutch pedal before it hits the floorboards. If we check this in the cab and the customer has required a clutch adjustment, we see what needs to be adjusted, whether it's the clutch brake or the free pedal or both. Then we can decide what steps we're going to take next in order to make those adjustment corrections. The clutch brake adjustment is a linkage adjustment. The linkage on this Western Star, it has 2 adjustable rods on it, turnbuckles at both ends of the rod, and the turnbuckles are left hand and right hand thread. So in order to make the adjustment on either the lower or the upper rod, we need to bust the jam nut loose, holding the turnbuckle, and then once they are free, either lengthen or shorten the rod in order to get the proper clutch brake squeeze. Once you're underneath the truck, whether it's on a hoist or whether you're on a creeper, you need to access the clutch inspection hole. Generally, there should be a clutch inspection hole cover, which is held in place by 5/16 bolts. Remove the cover to access the clutch